The 28th member state of the European Union is only the second member of the former Yugoslavia to join the EU. Croatia joins the EU on the 1st of July after a long and arduous road to membership, turning the page on its post-war years to look ahead to the future. By taking in Croatia, the EU is reaching deep into the Balkans, where 20 years ago a war was raging. With a combination of hard and soft power, the EU is maintaining the peace in the last volatile region in Europe. A nation of 4.5 million, Croatia is one of the wealthiest former Yugoslav republics, and its largest trading partner is the EU. Membership is likely to further boost Croatia's economy.
One of the objectives and sort of underlying motive for Croatia's eagerness to join and to go through the lengthy process that we've been through in the accession period is achieving political stability. And in many ways, this has a lot to do with economic success.
Croatian opposition leader Tomislav Karamarko, a member of the EPP group, says the EPP's support was crucial during the years of accession talks.
Naravno, uloga EPP-a ne samo sada, nego i prije i uvijek vrlo značajna za Hrvatsku. Vrlo značajna za Hrvatsku demokratsku zajednicu. Imali smo vrlo snažnu podršku tokom cijelog trajanja pregovora sa Europskom unijom.
Accession was highly complicated, thousands of pages of rules and regulations to conform to, requiring reform of the economy and the government. There were crackdowns on crime and corruption and prosecution of suspected war criminals. A key player in the negotiations was the EPP group's Davor Stier, former special representative for European and transatlantic relations. He remembers a critical moment in the talks.
There was, in particular, one or two countries that were still reluctant to accept that and to conclude negotiations with Croatia. And here, friends from the EPP told us how to approach these countries. And also in some meetings, they had a crucial role in getting the necessary consensus for that.
Hard to believe that 20 years ago, Croatia was in the middle of Europe's worst conflict since World War II, the violent breakup of Yugoslavia. Adriana Kremenas-Danicic, now head of Europe Home Dubrovnik, remembers.
Dort, wo wir jetzt sind, und das ist die Hauptstraße von Dubrovnik, fielen noch immer die Granaten. Und damals haben wir geglaubt, dass gerade die europäische Integration, der europäische Integrationsprozess, dass die einzige Lösung für diesen Teil Europas darstellt. Also nicht nur für Kroatien, sondern auch für alle anderen benachbarten Länder.
That time seems so far away, with Dubrovnik painstakingly restored with the help of EU funding. Croatia is also among the world's top tourist destinations, and no wonder. It has 5,800 kilometers of coastline, most of it composed of islands. Niko Bulic was tourism minister who helped change the post-war image of Croatia as an independent country.
Croatia as a name didn't exist, so the important thing was to brand old favorite destinations with new names that people in the world understand. When you say Dubrovnik, it is Croatia. When you say Dalmatia, it is touristic region of Croatia. When you say Istria, it is Croatia.
Beyond tourism, European membership for Croatia provides stability as well as economic development. But European integration is still a work in progress and needs the support of all parties.
A pred Hrvatskom je još veliki put, rekao bih. Pitanje, dakle, koje se svima nameće kao veliki problem je teška gospodarska situacija i u Europi i u Hrvatskoj. Prema tome, mi ćemo pokušati najprije preko nekih zahvata u gospodarstvu adaptirati, dakle, naše gospodarstvo sa europskim. Mi moramo sada vidjeti na koji način mi možemo i šta ponuditi Europskoj uniji, a isto tako pomoći sebi. Definitivno, Europska unija je za nas veliki izazov, jedna velika ponuda, rekao bih, jedna velika šansa da naši poduzetnici ostvare puno više od onog što su mogli ostvariti u Hrvatskoj.
So joining the EU is just a part of a process of economic transition, still a long road ahead.
Now times are harder, And in that sense, I think there is a much greater awareness in Croatia that whether we will use the opportunities to Croatia's advantage depends almost entirely on our own capacity and on being able to pool the brains and skills that we do have, not necessarily in the state administration and public administration, but to pool them there and put them to work.
Croatia overcame the ravages of war, tackled a financial crisis, and still managed to qualify for EU membership. That's because it's a win-win for both Croatia and the EU, which could help cement the peace in the Balkans.